everybody. Just kidding. I'm going to do things a little bit different today. You all get to hear my whisper voice all the time. So today is a soft-spoken one. How's everybody doing out there? I hope very, very well. It's chow time. Had a really long day at work. Just a lot of nonsense, as happens every once in a while. You know, not every day can be, the cream of the crop. Oh, what am I thinking? Oh yeah, you know I had to do it. You know I had to show it off. Robert Eggers' The Witch. Hands down, one of the best horror films of all time. I said it, I'll say it again, and I'll say it always. Fantastic director. He also did The Lighthouse, and he did The Northman, and he is about to put out a new adaptation of the Nosferatu. So that should be fun. Anyway, what are you here for? We got some food today. It's snack time, it's chow time, you know the drill. Jack in the Box, one of my go-to fast food restaurants when I am feeling peckish and want something a little bit on the unhealthy side. I mean, you know what this is. Jack in the Box taco, 2 of them for $2. Pretty much the only old school deal that still exists. Oh, that always hits the spot. Is it objectively good? Of course not, but it's also really, really, really good. Great comfort food. Reminds me of being a teenager when I didn't have to worry about this type of stuff. Sorry, also feeling a little feisty again. And I got myself a very large Cherry Coke Zero. I haven't had Cherry Coke in years. It just kind of disappeared off of shelves in my area. Maybe they discontinued it for a while. I don't really know the history of it. Maximus, help me out with that. I'm sure you already know off the top of your head. Anyway, yeah, I saw it. Felt like traveling back in time. It's still good, really good. So we've got the tacos, and we've got the hash brown to go with my ultimate sausage sandwich. And then, of course, you can't go to Jack in the Box without getting a couple of egg rolls. They have one of the best fast food egg rolls around. I mean, honestly, they kind of have some of the best egg rolls, period. I don't know if they're garbage or not, but they're tasty. Still kind of blows my mind that McDonald's just couldn't make the all-day breakfast work. Jack in the Box has been doing it for decades, and they don't seem to have a problem. Oh, and of course, obviously, you all know my capacity is limited, so I don't know if I'll be eating all of this. But anyway, how's everything going, everybody? Are you doing okay? You having a good week? Work going okay? You doing anything fun anytime soon? So I'm going to be finishing up this meal and heading on over to the local theater to see Dune Part 2. Why so late, you ask? That is what I do. I like to wait until the last week or two of a movie being in the theaters before going to see it so I can get a nice private showing, guaranteed to happen today, so I'm excited about that. Big fan of Denis Villeneuve. Fantastic director. He did recently, the last few years, he was responsible for Prisoners, Arrival, Blade Runner 2049, and of course Dune Part 1. I've heard nothing but good things so far. So very excited about that. Let's see, what else is... oh, I want to go see The First Omen. That looks really good, despite it being yet another franchise horror film. Apparently, it bucks the trend and is actually quite decent. So that's really exciting. Always happy to see classic franchises put out new entries that are solid. Excuse me. Oof. Pardon me. Manners. So, yeah. Are you guys and gals and everybody else seeing any movies upcoming? Anything you're excited about? Home media, theaters, anything like that? Let me know in the comments. If it wasn't clear, I'm bathing these bad boys in sweet and sour sauce off screen. So I've been playing quite a bit of video games recently, which is a bit unusual for me these days. I tend to play quite a bit less than I used to just because of time and priorities. I tend to prioritize what movies I want to watch over gaming, and I'm just constantly always wanting to watch some kind of movie. But every once in a while, I get into these phases, and the phases last a good amount of time. And like recently, I finally got around to beating the Final Fantasy VII Remake. It was okay. Game was pretty good, but a lot of those changes that were made just don't make any sense to me. Rebirth is out, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll, I don't know, recontextualize that first game a little bit. Sorry guys, got a phone call. So yeah, I'm currently playing a Star Ocean, The Second Story R, a remake of the PS2 classic. She's in that game, totally broke all the mechanics, and I'm just kind of floating through the storyline, running around the world, enjoying that. And what else? I just beat Persona 3, about 130 hours plus into that one, waiting on Persona 4 remake. Oh, cannot wait for that. Be a few years off, but definitely excited for that to eventually come out. And then, let's see. Oh, I just started, or rather continued my Alan Wake 2 playthrough. And then I feel like I'm forgetting something. What else am I forgetting? Oh, the Suikoden franchise's spiritual successor, Ayuden Chronicles, is coming out any day now. So that's exciting, and I can't wait to get my mitts on that one. And yeah, I think that's probably it on the video game front, outside of some Super Smash Brothers and Mortal Kombat with the buddies. Just the definition of trash. Oh, so tasty though. Finally got around to shaving. Was looking like a wildebeest. Full-blown neck beard. Get it together. So good. Unreasonably good for what it is. Got some sort of devil sauce in here. Just a heads up, if anyone's ever wondering, you may hear me sniff like that every once in a while. It's because I've got a deviated septum, and it gets a little bit aggravated every once in a while, especially during the allergy seasons. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's not through anything like that. Just something I was bored with. I know what you're thinking. And if you're not, now you are. All right, well, let's get a little taste of this bad boy, because I feel like I'm running out of capacity and I haven't even touched the main event. You cannot go wrong with a classic sausage breakfast sandwich. You got one sausage patty, some cheese, an egg, another sausage patty, some cheese. I mean, here we go. So yeah, life's good. My health is steadily improving. The doc wasn't happy with me a couple of months ago, and so I've had to drastically and immediately change my fitness and dietary habits, of which I most certainly have. Every fast food that I have eaten recently has gone onto this channel. So maybe like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times over the last couple of months. Hitting the gym a lot, between 3 and 5 times a week, always 110% intensity. Feeling pretty strong again, getting a lot of my stability back. Dropping some of the baby fat, of which there is a lot. I wasn't too good to my body for a few years, but it's like riding a bike and all that. Just get back into the rhythm of things, start remembering why it's better to be healthy. And yeah, every once in a while I'll pop on here and show you off my fancy smancy cheat meals. It's really good, but it is hitting like a ton of bricks. Very dense. For any of you that have dealt with health issues in the past, how did you deal with them? Do you just let them kind of sort themselves out? Have you made personal changes to push yourself in the right direction? Is health for nerds? Do you work out? If you do, what do you like to do? What keeps things interesting for you? If you don't, what do you do to keep yourself feeling good? Who cares what you look like, but how do you keep yourself feeling good? A lot of people have opinions on that. A lot of people have strong opinions on that. Which is interesting because I find it to be a fairly personal thing. There's some baselines we should all be following, but you know, everybody's got a different idea of what's good for them. So let me know what you think. And speaking of healthy, that's it. I am done. Packed to the gills. That's all I got. No more. Everyone, it's been such a blast kind of reviving this channel, staying not consistent but relatively consistent, especially compared to many years past. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all healthy and happy, and stay tuned for more. And as always, thanks for watching.